I'm grateful to have a coach like Joyce Luis Riveiro. I've seasons without knowing how to keep a word of say, fire a coach. It means that everything is going well on us.
The
and
Spanish
we are gaining
guitar.
weight.
The Spanish guitar.
And the
FANS Wethu TV, welcome to another episode of the Get to Know Your Fan series here at the FANS Wethu TV studios. I'm so excited. I'm super excited. Today, I am joined by Ipakania. Ipakania, Baba, the man who promised to give Pirates players impesu after they won the cup. My man, NDIVHUWO, aka Mr. Mpesu. My brother, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
My brother, welcome to the studio. It's good to see you. And can you introduce yourself? Who are you and where do you come from?
Thanks a lot. It's a dream come true. My name is NDIVHUWO. I'm an Orlando Pirates Football Club supporter. I've just recently joined the branch. I came from the Greater Midrand branch, but I was born and bred at Limpopo in a certain village called Hamakuya, Chwamsebe. Also live at Kupi, but currently I'm staying at Hamakuya. But yeah, that's just who I am. NDIVHUWO.
Nice one, my brother. And also, thank you for coming to the studio. I know you are a very busy person, but we thank you so much for honoring the invite. It's great to have you here in the studio. And then, my brother, so you grew up in Limpopo? Yeah,
I grew up in Limpopo. I got to be introduced to Gauteng as post-matric, trying to get those tertiary qualifications. So
yeah,
I've been here, I can say, since from 2014. Even now, I'm still here, and it's promising that I'll be a permanent resident this side.
Nice one.
Yeah.
So your whole life was based in Limpopo?
Yeah, my whole life was based in Limpopo, born and bred that side, starting primary schools, secondary schools, up until I finished my high school. Then I come this side at Pretoria.
Nice one, my brother. And in terms of your profession, what do you do?
I am into sports industry,
yeah,
sports management, sports development. It's my passion. It's what I do in a daily basis. So with the vast knowledge and skills that I'm acquiring along the way, I found myself into different sectors, working there now and then. So that's my industry that I love a lot. Sports in general, with a vast multiple codes that we implement at different stages of the level. So that's just where I am based, and I've studied for it at the Institution of High Learning, and yeah, I'm happy at this industry.
Nice one, my brother. So you did sports management?
Yes, I did sports management, and I work in sports industry, and that's just my daily life.
Nice one. And then in terms of work, what kind of work are you doing currently in the sports sector?
I'm more of a community-based sports where we implement twice a month. We implement health lifestyle like aerobics. We venture into a development of all those codes, your basketball, cricket,
nice,
rugby, so forth and so forth, basketball, and all other recreational activities like your kiddies game. How do you keep elderly people actively engaged in sports industry so that they can enjoy their elderly life and they mustn't be felt left out. There is certain codes that are just developed for them. So in a nutshell, that's what we do in the sports industry.
Nice one, my brother. Nice one. Big ups, for studying sports and the great work you are doing in the community, giving opportunities to young people, training them. That's amazing, my brother. Did you ever think that you'd study sport? Or was it always your passion?
No, it was a well-consulted decision that I've took. Let me just say that my passion, Orlando Pirates is the one that gave me this industry. Is the one that makes me to understand it much better. Because growing up, I grew up following sports. Orlando Pirates in a nutshell, but when I come here, it wasn't all about football. It was about variety of different sporting code that as the country we focus on, guided by the white paper of sports integration, which talks about active engaging of the citizens.
Yeah, and in terms of Ibagani, my brother, I'm interested to know, like, how did you fall in love with Orlando Pirates? I mean, why Orlando Pirates instead of Sundowns, Chiefs, Swallows, like other teams? Why Orlando Pirates? And also, why not maybe a Limpopo team, maybe Black Leopards, or Polokwane City, so why Orlando Pirates?
This journey has been an amazing and is still amazing journey that I'm traveling. It all started as a small dream back then in 2003. I think the inception of Leboang Chispoe Mukwena when he started to come at Orlando Pirates first team. That's when my aunt come with a scenario without any pre-assumption or pre-knowledge of what is Kaizer Chiefs, what is Mamelodi Sundowns, what is Orlando Pirates. She just come and say, there is Kaizer Chiefs, there is Sundowns, there is Orlando Pirates. And unfortunately, Pirates was the last one. And then which one do you support? Without any pre-knowledge, pre-assumption, or saying that I've watched previous games, I just say Orlando Pirates. And from that day, my life just changed. Orlando Pirates has done a lot into my life. This the way of life. It's deep within my system because I've lived the culture since from that day and I've never took a break. And you'll be shocked if I can tell you that Orlando Pirates is the only team that I support in the entire world. I know about the issue of patriotism where you support your Fan, where you give your support to Proteas and rugby. But Orlando Pirates is the first team and the only team that I've ever supported into my life. So since from then, there's a lot of incidents that happened to my life because I remember when we're at primary level, you just pass because you come with full uniform. And I remember the only thing that I started to write that makes sense. It was the surname of former Orlando Pirates captain who was later on transferred to, or he was signed by Kaizer Chiefs, Jimmy Tau. I started to write Tau as a name, and that's where I started to believe to myself that, hey, I'm capable, I can write something in life, you see. And there was also introduction of TVs. I remember it was in 2005 where there was that Telkom Charity Cup that we usually start at 10 o'clock or around 8 o'clock until the end of the day. We were supposed to attend Saturday school. Back then in the primary, there was this teacher, Mr. Liketa, who wanted us to go and do extra lessons. Immediately when I wake up and I just see that there is football that is playing, Orlando Pirates in particular, I didn't go to school, got harsh punishment on the following day, and I soldier on. I remember there was also this competition where they'll put the logos of the team, I think, on Coke cans. I used to collect all those cans and just save them because they got Orlando Pirates logo. I remember going to high school, you find that middle picture of kickoff of a certain player. You take that a picture of Isaac Chansa, you cover your books. That's just how you live your life, and that's how you continue with it. So that's where my journey started as Orlando Pirates, and I'm happy now. I can afford to go and attend some of the games because it was very hard. Why not Black Leopards? I was never given that option, because there was no one who started or who followed any football team at home. Only my aunt was Kaizer Chiefs. The rest of them, they were not into such kind of football. But for me, I just took Orlando Pirates and ran with it from day one.
And so basically, supporting Pirates was a calling, basically. You can easily say that. You know, it was a calling. You just fell in love with the team. But, you know, viewers, I'm surprised because Sundowns was playing AFA. I'm surprised I'm seeing him wearing a Sundowns t-shirt. I'm like, oh, has he changed sides? Hey, my brother, why were you wearing a Tawana t-shirt? And yet you're saying Pirates is the team that you love.
Yeah, I was born to support Orlando Pirates, and so far my life is going so well as I'm doing that job of supporting Orlando Pirates. Yes, I did wear it. I did wear Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club yellow t-shirt. Why did I do that? It's that I had a long consultations with my chairman, Dr. Ivan Koza, where he asked me to go and exercise my patriotism rights. You know, it's time that, you know, Orlando Pirates it's known for African football. We're the first one to take the CAF Champions League. And so far we've been doing so exceptional well in CAF. If you can look on the history, we inspire Mamelodi Sundowns, and we also make sure that at South Africa, they recognize us, and they took teams to go and compete on CAF Champions League and CAF Confederation. When it comes to that dynamics of African football, that's where we must lower our level of emotions and say now is them against us, because we're not going anywhere. Al Ahly will be bullying us now and then if we don't stand and say that now our rivalry doesn't jump the border. It doesn't go to Kenya. It doesn't go to Egypt. Now, especially with North African teams, they needed that that beating, and I'm happy that they did manage to win that AFL Cup.
And then, if I may ask, my brother, so the win of Sundowns, do you feel like it benefits other PSL teams? Do you think it's great for Pirates? It's great for Chiefs? It's great for the entire league?
If Pirates go and beat Al Ahly and Zamalek at their home, and then now Africa says, how about we take two teams from Africa or from South Africa? Why not? It's a definitely yes, more especially for sports industry. If I can speak on behalf of my profession, it definitely yes. It exposes lots of talent. It also increase how they must be able to earn. It comes with a huge of pocket, so we must venture into that one. That's why team like Orlando Pirates will never miss any opportunity to participate at CAF Champions League.
Nice one, nice one. I hear you that you mentioned that as supporters, when a team from South Africa is playing internationally, we should, you know, emotions, whether you are supporting this team, you have to support them mainly because of them winning. Like you said, it's going to benefit us and the league. Exposure, you know, the players are getting, more players can now go to Europe. Even like you said, even the pockets as well, you know, the prize funds, you know, increase. So it's a great thing, my brother. My brother, so tell me something, you know, in terms of football in SA, are you like, are you happy with, because the reason I'm asking you this is because you are someone who's working in the sports sector. What would you like to see change in our sports? Like, yeah, are you happy with how everything is run? Yeah.
We'll never get it right from the onset, but the level of sold outs at the stadium, player development coming from MDC straight to the first team, one season, then you are in Europe. I think we are coming there, but there is also elements that we can also be able to improve. I feel like these elements of supporters coming to the stadium, it's one of the elements that teams need to invest money, because it doesn't just come at a free of charge. It's high time we go back to you still remember when you go for a game, there will be PROs back then that will come, tell us some spices, make sure that people understand the product that they're going to consume. The marketing part of it, I feel like it's one of the elements that needs to be polished, and relevant people be hired or employed in that kind of administration that needs you to go to the supporter, remind them of the product that we currently having and how can we be able to improve from there on. There's also issue of we saw that the coaching, like now currently they are busy with CAF coaching at SAFA as well. It's also improve our coaches so that they mentally they adjust there and there, the new inceptions of the equipment that they must use when they're coaching them. So I think we are getting there. It might take time, but we are right on the right platform as going forward. And also sports itself, this game themselves, they have potential to sell. Let's also exercise the economic part of the sports by making sure that each and every time, it's high time those stores that open Monday to Friday come and sell those t-shirts exactly inside the facility. We saw entrepreneurs, they are doing exceptional well, they are selling their product and so forth. But let's expand this economic part of it. Let these sports bring more revenue and contribute towards our economy.
Nice one. You touched on something which is very important about the marketing, that going to the consumer, reminding them about, the excitement at the stadium, what they are missing. I like that. So it's something they need to do,
Yeah, each and every benefits needs to be communicated. And if a benefit is not communicated, don't assume that the supporters will know. We must not assume, we must do. And once we do, we will know that we work from this point to this point. This is what we did. For example, if we are having a game of FIFA qualifiers, what level, how much do we inject into marketing of that particular games? Yeah.
I like that, my brother. And I also like the fact that some of these things you are speaking about, even when we interview you, you will raise them, you will speak about them in the interviews, which is some of the things we are not even aware of. For example, at the final you were like, thank you to the Premier, Mr. Panyaza Lesufi, for organizing transport for us as supporters, which is something we're not aware of. So would be great to see more of such things, supporters
and
getting
also
transport.
Activations before, you see, because not all of us we are technologically active. For example, during the game of Soweto Derby, the Gauteng and Gauteng province was supposed to come that side and canvass that tomorrow we are offering free Gauteng. You see, if they are well communicated as well, they can add more value. And to me, it's not the issue of tender. I don't have any tender. It's just appreciating the little that other people's they are contributing towards the industry itself. Remember, we always refer back to say sports might be taken as an industry or the third last one. However, we must also remember that this is the same industry that kept us alive from 9 o'clock until 11 o'clock when Springbok were playing against New Zealand. So this industry got power.
Nice one, my brother. And then before we close, my brother, I would like to know this. What are your hopes and dreams for your team, Orlando Pirates? And are you happy with what's happening currently? Are you happy with the management, the coach, the players? Yeah, are you happy with your team?
I'm happy with the current Nedbank Cup champions and back-to-back MTN champions. I'm happy with my coach. You know, I love Jose Luis Riveiro, Sergio Almarez, Mandla Ncikazi, their technical teams, as well with the elders that they are guiding us into this journey of Orlando Pirates. The marketing communication team of it's out of this world. Orlando Pirates is one of those well-run accounts on Facebook and TikTok. They are well up to date. So as well as the issue of supporters, you know, Orlando Pirates supporters, they are emotionally intelligent. Most of them never receive any harsh word of saying that you are sellout or you don't respect the brand. You see, they tend to understand what is happening towards a certain particular point. So the dream of our coach is to find 45,000 of supporters coming to Orlando. It's a dream come true because Orlando Pirates Football Club is one of the most supported club that is being supported in home and away games. You can look on that one. You will never see them filling just one grandstand. So it's one of those peak. We are on our peak. We are growing. We are doing exceptional well. So my hope and aspiration, we know that we don't really do well in the first leg or in the first 15 minutes. I'm saying that PSL is a 30 games marathon. Let's run. Now we lose 3, we draw 3, we won 4. From now on until 15 games, we don't have to go and lose any game. Then the rest of them will catch them when it comes to 16 games going to 30 games. We are capable, can do this. We have in-depth squad with a lot of talented players that plays for the badge. And you know, at the dressing room of Orlando Pirates, they say we do it for the fans, we do it for the badge, we do it for our family. Those words by themselves, when you see a mentor, I'm grateful to have a coach like Jose Luis Riveiro. I've seasons without knowing how to keep a word of say, fire a coach. It means that everything is going well on us and we are gaining weight.
The Spanish guitar. And
the player that is beating that guitar is Tembinkosi Lodge. When they are joining in to dance, you are likes of Sandile Mthethwa, you are like of Nda, you are like of Koki, you are like of Butelezi, you are like of Zakeleli Pasa. So all those boys, now I love them. And I will never criticize them because they are human. They go through different stages. And I don't want to be counted in one of those that they will regret when a player is leaving.
Nice one, my brother. Nice one, nice one, nice one. What I said, you even said you're gaining weight now.
Yeah, we're gaining weight. Everything is... It's going well.
The sea rovers, the sea rovers.
So, before we close, I'll also like to give you some of the element that comes to me as I was busy on this journey.
Yeah.
But that will be depending on you on saying which one is the last question so that you can give us that special element of it.
Yeah, no, you can go ahead.
Okay. In 2009,
yeah.
Prior to World Cup, I developed this other passion of broadcasting football. I'm not marketing myself. I'm just selling my skill.
Yeah, please,
so
please do.
I used to give starting lineup. I remember I was a very young boy when I was at grade 8. I went to grade 11 class and give them a live broadcast of a football match. From that day, I was so happy of saying that I did something in front of my brothers. So now I'm going to I'll take you into a game where we were playing at Orlando. The atmosphere, the starting lineup, the coach, the position, but it's just going to take few seconds.
Please go ahead.
But I'll do it with my own language that I'm proud of.
Please do it.
Namusi ri kubatanganedza ruvandeni rwa Orlando Stadium hezi mnyama ngenkani escotins kamabizela ndichi kubatanganedza kha ruvande rune rwa fara vathu vene vasvikane pa kha 45,000 ya vathu vene va vapononi ruvandeni rwa Orlando avari ndi vavudzenyana ḓivha zwakale ngononi ruvande hafhalani vene va khou vhona kha west side ndiyone hune ya vha na vataleli va Orlando Pirates vamwe va ḓivha nga center line behind the camera hezwila kale havo chivona timu ya Murakaswailos ndi nga zwo vha chivhidza the original Soweto derby hafhalani ne vha khou vhona on the east side of it ndune havana vhasiwana vha Kaizer Chiefs ndune hune vha khou ḓwana vha tshi khou dzula hone kha ileṅwe nḓila havo tshi vha khou dzula Pimville United Brothers ndi kale hafho noni muthetshelesi Orlando Pirates ḓuvha ḽa ṋamusi khou ḓa nga mugudisi vho Joyce Louis Riveiro ndi munna vhene vha ilela vha tshi bva phala kha la Spanish vhene vha vha khuza kana vhene wa funa vha ri the Spanish guitar ndi musiwane na vha na miṅwaha ya 46 nga miṅwaha ane a vha mugudisana khou ḓi tou vha muṱuku vhukuma nga Spanish musi vha tshi amba vha ri Entrenador Jose Luis Riveiro maparani Orlando Pirates ḓuvha ḽa ṋamusi ndi Richard Ofori Ghana International vhuimoni ya vhuvhili ndi ene musiwana wa Thabiso James Monyane Orlando Pirates development players vhuima vhuraru ndi ene musiwana ene a ela tshibvane phala kha vunḓu ḽa Limpopo Paseka Mako vha mu vhidza njini ya Orlando Pirates ngeno vhuima vhuṋa na vhuṱanu ndi ene musiwana Olisanda nene musiwana wa Sibisi ndi ane vhatambi murahu ṱhaseli vhena ḓo khou ḓiwana vha tshi khou vha hone vha thimu ya Orlando Pirates ngeno vhulani hafhalani hu ḓo vha ene musiwana wa Mikel Team nene stash ya baba strong imnandi ungayideshi stash tabang munari ndo bona nyara lusiane mswana wa ene Mufokeng ri lebogile Mufokeng mswana ene elela tshibvane phala kha vundu la Vala ndi khou ḓivha hanefha kha vundu la Gauteng hafhalani ri ḓovha ri na nyara nene Thembinkosi Lodge vhane vha muḓivha vha ri SMS Shake Masolo Mufokeng ndi ene na ḓovha tshi khou gidimana hanefhala Zakele Lipasa khathihi na musiwana wa ene Sale khathihi na mafans wethu ḓuvha ḽa ṋamusi vha ḓovha vha hone vha ḓovha vha tshi khou interviewa hononi mutambo u tshi khou ḓa kha vha khou ḓiselwa nga Favor Media ina mafans wethu TV.
Danko, my brother, I know, it would be great to have a commentary in Venda, my brother. It would be great. And guys, I want my faith to please, if you know anyone that can, get NDIVHUWO that job, that opportunity that can, help him to get that commentary job. But I know people are going to be watching this video, my brother. People are going to be watching this video. So, Here at my FANS Wethu TV, they will see you. They will see you and they will see that this skill, my brother, must be on TV. My brother, thank you so much for coming to the studio. Thank you so much for your time. And thank you so much for watching this video from me, your boy Sipiwe Yolamba. Tintwana sekasi bafethu sayivala. Thathung bege. Uphinde ungcede. FANS Wethu TV. Sisonke bafethu. Hayi, the commentator uyishayile madoda. Danko.